Guys, welcome back to the channel. This time we forgot to film an intro, so here I am, future Nate. But today we are going to take you to the third annual Florida Man Games held in Bradenton, Florida this year. New site as well. It's at the racetrack there. I think it was Freedom Track, something like that. This is our first time going, so we're learning as we go through this video. We'll take you along with us. Here's a view from the outside. We just pulled up. We got really good parking. VIP parking came with our VIP tickets. It was included. So we're getting ourselves some coffee. Get us going. So it looks like they got some booths, and then a lot of the midfield is the games and more booths. I guess you can sit up here if you want to, but you can also sit down there. This guy's doing a burnout across the way in his motorcycle. Then we headed down to the track, which was cool. You can see the sign posted for the steep incline. You can see it on the turns there. So that was kind of cool. And we just made our way through the booths. So instead of a bull riding, of course we got the gator. And then this log one's just kind of going right now, I guess. Got some porta potties, and now we're on the other side. We got some more food and merch booths over here. And we found out that this is the VIP section back here.
Oh my gosh, what did you bring me to?
What happened?
I was like, all of the RVs up there, and the people are definitely like Florida people.
Well, that's the Florida Man game. Of course there's Florida people. They got this booth over here, some stuff that just says Florida Man on it and different things, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, this thing here, it makes a 3D statue of you. It's cool. Got a salsa booth, and then we got some more merch down here, which we haven't gotten to yet. Kind of interested about that chicken foot pipe. Then we got some cornhole games here. It's like a barbecue place, and yeah, so from what we can tell, most of the events are going to be like inside this middle, so that the general public can watch it from that side, and the VIP watches it from this side. So we are down here at the chicken foot pipe booth. I didn't want to film his merch, but it really is a chicken foot pipe. It's pretty cool.
I think he would welcome it.
He might. And some shopping carts.
You could have chosen whatever, and then you're gonna do it. And he's like,
Alright, it's almost time. See those deers over there? They're actually giant beer bongs. We'll have to see what all this is used for, but they listed out the games, but there's some crazy stuff. Like this looks like an obstacle course over here. But it's all kind of wild. So they've just about finished introducing all the teams. They even pulled some folks from the crowd to make the last team. So far it's been entertaining just to see the different people. Games are about to start here, so let's get into it and see how wild this gets. Alright, so if it wasn't obvious though, being Florida Man games, not all of these are going to be rated PG here. This headline came after Florida Man was caught demolishing his neighbor's yard ornaments while naked. So this was called something like naked destruction or something. And so luckily the contestants were clothed, but they had a pool noodle to simulate that. And the object was is to go through. Their hands were tied behind their backs, and they had to knock over as many yard ornaments as they could, each one varying in point value. Alright, grabs a water and a beer, and he said I get one of these free because of our VIP tickets. It's a little container, but 16% alcohol by volume, so there's a lot in here.
It packs the punch.
I don't know what flavor this is, but
Diamond flavor.
yeah, we'll give it a try. It was free. This next event was called Bullwhips and Bad Decisions. They had to wear beer goggles, which made them 3 times over the legal limit for alcohol, so their vision was blurred, and they're trying to knock off the cans taped to the belt of each person for points.
Again, the goal is to knock off as many beer cans from your opponent as possible. The golden beer can right in front of their nuts is worth 5 points. All other beer cans worth 1 point. Wicks, I'm going to let you do the honors, my friends. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, let's Florida! Competition there. That's it. I think that's it. It's over. All right, team stand up, throw goggles on. Teams, are you ready? Reps, are you ready? All right, they were more ready than we thought. All right, here we go. Hands.
You got a smasher in here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he's definitely breaking some stuff inside there. I think that's actually a really smart vendor business. That's great.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You guys have an ABC near you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Here's some coupons so you can stack.
Which allows them to see underneath the water.
Here's just a look at some of the folks out here. Great mullets. Guys wearing an eagle hat thing. All kinds of people out here. Now, yes, some of them were dressed on purpose, and who knows, some of them, this might be their normal garb. I have no idea. It was a good time, though. Everyone was really getting into it. Alright, well, this next event, it was called Deer Dongs and Beer Bongs. And so what they did is they took these deer, retrofitted it with a funnel and the beer bong, ran the hose down through the deer, and the idea was is who could fill up the cup the most. You held it in your mouth. Your other teammate filled the funnel up with these water balloons. The water balloons were filled with either beer or deer urine. So just an interesting competition. I forget what the actual headline was about on this one, but they did explain it. Again, all these games were made from some sort of Florida Man headline. So, anyway, sit back and enjoy the games.
Oh, she's on the strategy. She is bringing them in the shark. All right, that's your piss. Hey, we're full over here. Oh, we got it over here. Let's go. Let's go. She got it first over here.
Body further.
Okay, so we got to run this one back. We're going to run it back. You ready to run it back? Let's do it. All right, Wicks. I'm ready to do this again. Competitors, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Wicks, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
You got me on your back?
These are two intense teams out here, and they are both ready to take home a victory underneath a teardrop. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
That's cheating.
Gotta keep your back on the ground. Oh, we got one. We got one. Okay.
Alright, so Bites and Smash Burgers. It took about 50 minutes, but there's my burger. It does look good, so hopefully it tastes good. Came with a side of chips. I'm gonna dig into this and then we'll be back to the games. So my bison burger was delicious. It just took a really long time for them to get to my order. No mechanical bull. Of course, it's a mechanical alligator. I thought it was fun and kind of entertaining, although I wish the operator would have got it kind of rocking and rolling a little bit better. Even the guy, I think, on it was kind of hoping for a little bit more. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's very strong and very soury. Here comes Steve and Kevin on a little golf cart. What's up, guys? Woo! We're waiting for the next event. We got some of the teams out here getting crazy, getting the crowds pumped up. They tasered him. They have a stun gun. They tasered him. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I got it on camera, but she has the little cattle prod thing, the taser. They're shocking people who are volunteering for it. About as Florida man as you can get.
We got 6 competitors in the ring, all from the north. The first one tagged out gets the least amount of points. The last man standing gets 15 points in this match. Once the whistle's blown, we'll stop the match, we'll get the loser out of the ring, and then we'll continue. This was called taser tag. Each one had like a cattle prod taser, and they were blindfolded. The goggles were blacked out that they're wearing. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Get in there!
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Tease him!
2, 1.
God, they're jabbing. Over his knees!
Hanky Spanky out of the ring. We'll go in 3, 2, 1.
Get him in the neck! It's your time! Tactical! Tactical roll! Tactical roll!
You got him. Holy hell! Comes out victorious, Team Swole.
Alright, so we're just taking a break inside the Model Y here. We got the air mattress out, and I had started the AC before we got out here, so it is a comfortable 70 degrees in here, whereas it's let's see, where it says it's 84 outside, so it's a pretty warm today. We've been trying to stay hydrated. The next event doesn't start for like 20 minutes, and then after that there's another kind of gap in time, and then the last event's at 5, so we're kind of wrapping down. Only 2 events left this year's Florida Man Games. Alright, so we actually got back from the car a little late on this one. The event was hurricane prep. You were supposed to get points for the items that you put in your cart and then got your cart back to a certain spot. Honestly, from watching it, I'm not sure anyone got anything anywhere. It just seemed like they got tackled or thrown down like immediately. So I'll be honest, I didn't quite understand how they played this one or how it was scored. I thought it could be done maybe a little bit better. I was hoping more for like the old supermarket sweep show, but yeah, maybe with some tackles or something. But this just seemed like mayhem. But so were the rest of the game, so I guess it was right on par.
20 seconds left! 20 seconds left! Down 15. Really? Hands in the way. Back it up. 10. Back it up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Call it!
Alright, the last event's this obstacle course. Trying to outrun the police.
Here, as a Florida man has to jump over these construction barricades. This was inspired by the many times Florida man has broken into a construction site to steal copper pipes. After that, we move on to the Florida man story that everybody knows. The most famous Florida man story of them all. You have to knock over the drive-thru attendant in the drive-thru window with the alligators. Now I'm sure you guys heard the story that ran earlier this year about the man who climbed a light pole and he was shitting on cars underneath him. I mean, if anybody would do that, it's a Florida man.
Has to be Florida.
We also had a story recently about a guy, a Florida man who tried to hide from police on top of a roof. The absolute worst place to hide from police, by the way. Do they not know police have helicopters?
Exactly. And where are you going to go? You're just stuck there. Now you're just looking at them, they're looking at you. It's a crazy situation.
You're in a corner, man. After they get off the roof, they have to come over to the danger rangers, okay? There's a catalytic converter under each of these trucks. They gotta seal the catalytic converter. Once they reach the bumper of this truck, the Manatee County SWAT team gives chase. Oh, and then it's up for them to prove they're in Florida and see if they can actually outrun the police.
Hey, listen, I was hyping up the police, and I feel like looking in their eyes, they're ready.
And guys, they have to make it all the way back to that very first barricade, and that is the Florida man finish line. Ready, Tony, ready, Tim. Ready, timers. Wicks, let's start the main event.
Hey, wait. 3, 2, 1, let's Florida!
There we go, we're gonna drive through attention down. We got another attention down. He's working across the light pole. Going for the roof. That roof looks a lot bigger when you're on top of it, I'll tell you that much.
Tell you that dude on that side.
Alligators into the Wendy's drive-thru. Now we get across. Up and over the roof. Now we gotta look for the. There we go. This guy ready to convert. Not much trouble there. Up and over the rooftop. Now it's catalytic converter time. Now the deck is hot right now. Then he's got to get over top of the rooftop and then on to the catalytic converter. Here's where you make your money right now. The cops, the officials are ready to go. SWAT team, keep an eye on those catalytic converters. Oh, here we go! Through the Wendy's drive-thru. Walking across the tightrope, up and over the rooftop. Boy, he really got himself a 50-pound lead. Got to get the catalytic converter.
You me with Kevin. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, with video.
It is video, but
What's
I'll
up?
take a picture too, man.
Okay.
Thanks. You mind if I throw this on my YouTube?
No, do what you gotta do.
Yeah? I'll promote Super Troopers 3, man. I'm
Yeah,
excited
August
for
7th.
it. I can't wait for it, man. The first two were great. So, thanks a
I
lot.
love your beer fest feature too.
Thanks, dude. I'm glad you guys gave it to
That's
me.
old school.
Hell yeah.
It's like 15 years old, I think.
That's like 20, man. Dude, time flies.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
He told me, and I was like, that's
You're still fitting it. Good for you.
This is one of the few, so yeah, it worked out that way.
Okay.
We won't talk about that.
That's okay. That's all right. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, man. Grabbed an ice cream on the way out.
with sprinkles.
It's melting very fast. But we're gonna wolf this down and then get going.
All right. Future Nate here again. Yeah, we forgot to film an outro. Basically, after the ice cream cone there, we washed our hands, got in the car, and just started driving. We did need to stop somewhere to charge, so we actually found an outlet mall just up the road. Really great, actually. Tons of chargers, so we did that. And we actually did a little bit of shopping we needed to do, which we didn't anticipate doing. But that was a great way, personally, for us to end our day. But for you guys, for watching the games, there was actually one clip that I didn't put it on there. I'm going to add it as a short to our YouTube channel, so check that out if you want to see that one. But trying to think of his name now. The guy who actually owns the Freedom racetrack there. It'll come to me, but he actually participated in that last obstacle course. He did get tackled. But it was actually his team, though, that overall won the games. So I'm sure I'll figure it out. Otherwise, I'll put it down here on the screen there for you guys to read. But that was the ending of it. So we did hear the end of it. We didn't stay for the ceremony, like down by the track. Like I said, we grabbed that ice cream and we were heading out. But we did hear them on the PA system. Overall, yeah, it was about what I expected. I guess here's my criticisms for it. It seemed like it was 50-50 VIP tickets and non-VIP tickets. So maybe they got to do something to kind of make it more VIP. I don't know if they actually need to increase the price or only allow fewer tickets or something. But make it a little more VIP. Also, they only had one tent with seats and tables and stuff like that. So only one covered area. It'd been really nice if there was at least a second, if not a third. or try to put something over the bleachers to where there could be some shade. The other thing too was the food options. There was not that many. There was probably three or four different actual food options, and then there was the ice cream, and then there was a popcorn like kettle corn cart, which I don't really consider like a meal, right? So I would like them to increase that. I hope they get more sponsors. I hope they also just get more vendors. People just, anyone just selling whatever. Just so you kind of do have something to do, something to wander around through. I think would help them out a lot. Having said that, though, we loved it. I would certainly go back to one. Those were just some of the things I thought they could do a little bit better, but I also thought it was really entertaining. I think the people they got on the teams understood that the crowds there just see goofy, silly, crazy stuff, right? And so they kind of hammed it up a little bit, which I thought was perfect. Though it's kind of a mixture of pro wrestling with again these kind of crazy games. So I thought that part was pretty good. You did hear me say in the video, I thought the hurricane prep one was a little disappointing. I thought that one could have maybe been done better, or maybe I just didn't understand it because we did get in there a little late. That's fair. Um, I thought the other ones were pretty good. I think they could work on them, here and there, like the bullwhip one. I think instead of having all the cans on the belt, maybe tape them to the shoulders and knees and belt, so there's like targets to hit. And I think giving them a little more room. I think having them in the octagon, maybe the intent was it'd be easier to see, but it actually made it harder with the walls and stuff. I'd like to just see more open space, and obviously you want the points, so I don't think there's going to be any problem, you know, getting the folks to engage. So I think if they can do stuff like that, make that different next time, they could really ramp this stuff up, and maybe even a couple more games. They spent a lot of time on the introductions, like a ton of time. I'm talking like 90 minutes worth just getting the teams in there. I thought that was a little much. Cut down on that, add some more games, and then add some more food and vendors. And I think they got a really good thing going here. This is only their third year, and it has grown since. So I do think they're on the right track. And again, I think this type of thing, the whole Florida Man thing, I think is really funny. I think people are on board with it. So it's only got room to grow and get better. So I hope that it does, and we can certainly go back. I would love to go back and see what more there is. It was really cool to see Steve Lemmy and Kevin Heffernan there from Super Troopers and Club Dread. Um, just really cool to see them. They helped with some of the post game interviews. I didn't put a lot of those up there just for different reasons, but they added their comic relief to that, which was really great. I thought that was fun, and then at the I threw in that clip that I did with them. Briefly, Kevin was awesome, and yeah, I was wearing a Beer Fest shirt that Steve and their other mate Eric had given to me 20 years ago. They went to San Francisco to this bar, I forget which bar, and they were actually playing beer pong and giving away swag for the movie Beer Fest to try to promote it. And luckily, I still have the shirt; it still fits, and they recognized it, which I thought was cool. And of course, their new movie Super Troopers comes out August of this year, so they did not ask me to promote it or anything, but I'm going to promote it anyway because I love the first two. I think they're awesome. They're really funny. I can't wait to see the third one, so I'm looking forward to it. And thanks to Steve and Kevin for just being really cool, chatting with us for a moment and joking around, and also just taking the time out. I mean, they spent the entire day out there in the sun, doing interviews and just watching the games as well along with us. So hats off to them. I think that was a really cool thing to do. And yeah, as for Florida Man games, we'll see. Maybe we'll be there next year, and we'll take you along with us. But for this year, thank you for tuning in. This was our first time. We had a great time. And yeah, look out for those Florida Man headlines. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Bye-bye.